Donald Trump has a terrifying new symptom. He is swollen like a beach ball, and they are finally admitting to this. There are two elements to this. Let me explain both. First and foremost, people are noticing that Trump's right eye is completely swollen to the point of almost being completely swollen shut. This was noticed during the Pod Force One interview with Miranda Devine. I want to, of course, we're looking at the picture. You see this insane swelling under Donald Trump's right eye. His eyes look completely uneven. The thing is almost completely swollen shut. Cool. Part two, his right hand looks swollen. Look in this video at how completely swollen and disfigured Trump's right hand is, looking almost like a rubber glove that's been inflated. Take a look at this.
Teddy Roosevelt's portrait is above your head.
Right.
Tell me, is he one of your favourite presidents, and why?
Well, he was a good one.
Trump's right hand there looking insanely swollen. And after years of people not noticing these things, or people noticing them and being told, don't believe your eyes, we've got media outlets that are finally starting to pay attention. Our friend Aaron Rupar has been posting about this. The New Republic has written about it. The explanation is, let me guess, is Trump's eyes swollen from shaking too many hands with his eye? Is that going to be the latest one? Now, the most important thing about this story is that I don't believe this is new. Now, before anybody accuses me of inventing a brand new health scare, I believe, listen, I've talked about Trump's eye before. Viewers have emailed me about it before. I've pointed out that Trump's right eye is regularly almost completely swollen shut. I don't know how he sees out of the thing in some cases. And it's been pointed out in videos. It's been pointed out in pictures. And what's different now is other media outlets are starting to notice it. Whenever anybody before would raise questions about Trump's health, the response was often immediate. Don't believe your eyes, don't ask questions, stop speculating, and just kind of move along. But there's a certain point where you keep seeing the same things over and over again, and people start asking questions and people start to notice. And I think this is coming at a very interesting time. Remember that last week, Trump had his third physical in 13 months, and the White House said the report would be released quickly, and it wasn't. It was delayed. And then when it finally came out, it was published at 11 p.m. on a Friday when you publish stuff to bury it. And it was filled with just glowing descriptions of Trump's health and his extraordinary conditioning and outstanding test results. And some physicians who reviewed it, they said, I don't know that this is painting a realistic picture of Donald Trump's health based on especially his age and visible health problems. And now just a couple of days after that, we are looking at visible swelling on Trump's right eye and Trump's right hand. Now, the explanation that's been floated for everything related to Trump's hand, the bruising, the bandaging, all of it, is Trump shakes so many hands that it causes the bruising, I guess. And if you were to say, well, Trump's hand is also swollen from shaking so many hands. Imagine that we believe that, which of course we don't. What about the eye? And more importantly, why does every visible question about Trump's health get treated like it's a state secret? That's the part that's fascinating to me. We don't have, it's not isolation. We have multiple physical exams, multiple reports that read like propaganda, multiple visible symptoms of Donald Trump, surprise medical visits, delayed reports, visits to Trump's dentist in Florida, even though there's a full dental facility at the White House. We see visible bruising. We see visible swelling. It's not one thing. And it's always everything's better than ever. Nobody's been more healthy than this president right now. He's healthier than when Obama was 47 and took office, stuff that's totally unbelievable. So without diagnosing anything specific, we have to be asking questions. Now, maybe it's increasingly difficult to believe, but maybe there's a simple, ordinary, benign explanation. But simple, ordinary, benign explanations don't tend to require extraordinary secrecy and deception. The eye is swollen, the hand is swollen, the ankles are swollen. People can see it. Trump's falling asleep 2 to 3 times a week on camera. Who knows during closed door meetings how often he's falling asleep. And finally, we've got other media outlets acknowledging it. That's what I think is important. Now, talking about Trump's health got me put on a list. The Trump administration put me on a list of media offenders for talking about this. If I was focused on Trump cheats at golf, I don't think I'd be on that list. If I were focused on, Trump's foreign policy is terrible, which is a focus of this show in the context of the Iran war and his policy towards Ukraine, I don't think I'd be on that list. This topic is hitting a nerve. And we are still being told the public shouldn't ask any questions and doesn't need to worry. Certainly not how Republicans behaved when they had questions about Joe Biden's health. The standard should be the same. If visible health questions about a president deserve scrutiny, they deserve scrutiny no matter whether it's Trump or Biden. And they deserve scrutiny no matter whether I'm talking about it or not, rather than putting me on a list and going, the problem is the person talking about it. The more the White House insists, as they continue to do, that everything is just it's so perfect all of the time, the more people are going to wonder, what aren't we being told? Something's wrong with this guy. And a lot of people are starting to talk about it. What do you think is going on? Just straight up. I mean, leave me a comment, send me an email, etc. I want to hear from you. What do you think is going on? When it comes to what you're getting Dad for Father's Day, don't overthink it. Get him something that'll keep him comfortable every day, something practical. Sheath Underwear delivers exactly that. Our sponsor, Sheath, makes premium pouch underwear with a smart front design that will separate and support and give everything room to breathe, the room everything deserves, which is very important during the hot summer months coming up. Sheath's lineup includes soft bamboo and modal options, along with different cuts and colors. You can give them an everyday essential without being boring. Sheath uses fabric that's lightweight, breathable, built for comfort through long days at the office, work days, or just lounging around the house. For Father's Day, get Dad the underwear he would probably never think to buy for himself, but will be glad he owns when he's got it. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code FATHER for 30% off until June 21st. The link is in the description.